Hello guys, good morning and welcome to my MSWord intermediate to advanced level class. I am just starting this series and I think I'm nervous, so pardon me please. I will get used to it very soon. I decided to start this series because some time ago I was in a group, a WhatsApp group of scholars. These are postgraduate students who are running some PhDs, some masters, and I decided to show them around MS Word because I have received a lot of documents from most people who I thought should know a lot of stuff and features and key functionalities that exist in MS Word. And at the end of the class, I realized that a lot of persons found what I thought was intermediate level, mid-level knowledge on MS Word. They haven't even seen it before. They haven't heard of it before, and they were just shocked to discover that MS Word can do a lot of stuff, and they have confined themselves in only particular functionalities of MS Word. And so I decided to start a series where I can detail some of these discoveries I made by myself. Someone showed me, but most of them I discovered it by myself. And these are interesting features that when you know how to use them in your document, you will discover that you will be submitting a report or a thesis or a document, a high-level document, well formatted and in good shape that you can always trust anytime. And so this is the reason that I'm starting this series, and I hope you are going to enjoy every bit of it. So I'm not going to bore you with a lot of stuff. Like I've said, this is supposed to be for people who already have some basic knowledge of MS Word. The reason I call it basic knowledge of MS Word is that everybody believes they can use MS Word. But in reality, I discovered that what most people can use about MS Word or can use on MS Word is only this font and maybe some part of this paragraph section. Yeah, if you cannot see my cursor, please just write it down on session and I will try my best to see what I can do. And sorry, I have to do something. Okay, yes, we're all good now. Yeah, okay. So I'm already starting this. I've seen a lot of people who think they can use MS Word, and so they confine themselves on how to change fonts and the rest. So that is why I call this intermediate level, because I believe you already know some few things about MS Word. But if you find some of the things I'm going to be doing, which I call basic stuff, so new to you, just let me know and I will prepare a lesson for what do you call it, for beginners. But there are a lot of beginners level MS Word tutorials on YouTube, Udemy, and Coursera, and a whole lot of online websites. So I'm not going to spend much time on beginners level. So let's get started. So I'm going to be showing you this first feature. I call it paragraph here. If you can see my cursor here, this is my paragraph functionality. So if I toggle it on, I will see something like inverse of P that looks like inverse of P and a dot in between my words. So if I toggle it off, it looks this way. Now, you are used to working with MS Word in this format, where you just do whatever you want without seeing anything that happens. You can click on the enter key, and then it enters without knowing that you entered already. You can only see your cursor blinking, and showing you exactly where you are. But it's not telling you what you've done, because if I if I click on the shift button, and the cursor has shifted, but I can't tell if I've shifted or not. I can move to this place, and as you can see, my cursor moving, shifting here. But I was clicking enter here, and here it is here. So what if I click my mouse here or here, and I'm seeing it here in the same line, but when I click the next one, it can be anywhere, but here it cannot be anywhere. So, this is the normal way you are used to working, and to me, I call it the blind way of working on MS Word. You are just so blind, you don't know what is happening. And so this first features of MS Word allows you to see exactly what you are doing. So when I toggle this on, I can see clearly here that there is a paragraph, which is my enter button. Here, here I entered, but I was shifting, because you can see in between my words here, you can see this dot. So whenever I click on the shift button, I will see this dot. So you can see, count even how many times I have shifted. And you may think this is very, very unnecessary until you begin to work with highly formatted Word document, and then you become confused because you can't see what is happening. And so what I recommend to people is to always toggle this on. And when I tell people to toggle it on, they are not comfortable when they work and they see this paragraph, they see this dot in between. It's new to them. Where it's going to be new to you. I faced same challenge when I was starting, but today I cannot work without my paragraph button toggled on. And some people ask me this question: what if I send this document to you, for instance, are you going to see this? The answer is no. You are not going to see this except if this function here, this paragraph that looks like inverse of P, is toggled on. But if I send it to you this way, and in your MS Word this looks this way, when it enters or when you open it, it's definitely going to look this way. And then the next question people ask me is, what if they print it? Are they going to see this inverse of P, inverted P? Or are they going to see this dots in between these words? The answer is no. It's just a formatting. It's just like an eye. You don't print it. It doesn't come out when you print it. So it just shows you or allows you to see the stuffs or the formatting that has been done on your MS Word. And so let me show you one particular thing here. I'm going to toggle this off now. Now, as I toggle this off here, I'm going to play this. There's something here, so I have to play it. But if I change it here now, you don't know that there's something here already, except I highlight it. So, yeah. But if I toggle this on, I can already know what is here and remove them. And so here, I'm going to apply a page break. Don't worry, I will tell you what a page break here. I've moved to the next page, and then let me apply a session break. Do not worry, I will take our time to explain the difference between page break and session break in details here and in the next class. And so, look, here, now that I have not toggled this on, I've done a whole lot of stuff, but I can't see what I have done. I can only see my cursor blinking here, but I cannot type down here, except if I double click and I remove what I've done. I can type here. Here is down, here. So, okay, the other one went out. Oh, don't worry, I will show you. I knew exactly why it happened. So look at here, I have 3 pages here. Here, there's a page break. It has moved to the next page. I don't need to keep clicking enter, but it has moved to the next page. And then here, it's supposed to be clicking here. What happened? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then there's a session break here. A session break here. I can't even type. You can just see why I'm not typing. I don't know. So it's because I'm working blindly. So I don't know what happened, because I applied a page break here and I applied a session break here. And then I can't even type on, my cursor can't even blink again, but it can just blink on the last page. And so it's more like I'm working blindly. I can't see what has happened or what, someone that sent me this Word document has done to this Word document. I just discovered that I'm unable to click on this second page or get my cursor to be highlighting, moving on this second page. But on the third page, I can just clearly see it. work. So it's like a walking blindly. So the best way to know what is happening on your MS Word or the formatting that has been done on your MS Word is to toggle this on. Just click on it, this P here. When you click on it, you will see clearly here that there's a page break here. And there's a session break. And I click on the next list. There's a session break here. There's a session break. Once I apply the session break, and here there's a session, another session break. And so before the next page. So this allows me to know exactly what is happening on my MS Word, what is happening in my MS Word document I'm working on. So this is the first thing I'm going to show you, and the most basic tool that you need to make sure that you have it toggled on anytime you are working on MS Word. And in my next class, I'm going to be showing you what this format painter is all about. My last class, I asked people to briefly tell me what they think this format painter is about, and they told me maybe they use it to color, to change the color or to apply color on fonts or highlight this, and it's opposite of what it is. And so the format painter, I will be showing you what it's used for in the next class. I will also be leading you to discover this amazing tab here, this dashboard here, which is the styles button, the styles dashboard, and a whole lot of things that you can do on the styles button, because this is preparing you to formatting or having your document professionally arranged, thus creating a clickable table of content, and to do a lot of amazing stuff you think you cannot do or you don't know how to do on MS Word. So see you in my next class, and I hope you enjoyed this this tutorial. You can let me know what you think about this, what I can improve. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's just my first time doing this. Just leave your suggestions on the comment button, and I will effect all the things your reservations or your discoveries. So thank you, and see you in my next class.